Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, or possibly part 2 of the episode. It is time to get this thing back to Kerbin. Because we have limited amount of time for this job and we better get to it. And Fraps decided to crap out on me right there. Fortunately I did not lose much. Okay, hold on, there we are. Burning towards the 90-degree mark, if I recall correctly. There we are. Full throttle to the engines. Let's get ourselves a solid apoapsis. Have a couple kilometers, which will get us above the mountains of Minmus. I don't know what the mountain... Well, not that high. That's not high enough. Need to go higher. Definitely need a little higher than 2 kilometers here. An apoapsis of about... oh, that should do. Okay. So now we burn our way into orbit. Now this thing is designed for a free return, which might be really foolish or really good, depending on how things go. But I'll accelerate. We're going to do a physics acceleration because it's way too long. Whoa. Yar. Indeed. Okay. Okay, now it'll actually let us decelerate. Will it actually let us accelerate properly now? Yes, it will. Okay, we need to get that apoapsis, or that periapsis under control. We do not want that apoapsis to go up too much right now. Our goal is entirely getting the periapsis out of the planet, so that we can start planning our burn home. Definitely a much lower... Okay, just get a little closer to the apoapsis here. And we'll do another burn. There we are, right there should do it. Pure prograde burn. Not perfect, not a perfect orbit, but I mean, we're coming out of this in a pretty ugly angle anyways. There we are. Okay. We have a periapsis, we have an apoapsis, we have a target. Let's see, so we need to burn when Kerbin is rising, I think is the rule. Okay, let's see if we can bring that down. Any lower? Lower? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, hold on. Let's... Okay. So let's see. Let's monitor our Kerbin periapsis here. So if I leave at a different time, that is lowering things. I just need to make sure it's not taking us through the planet. But no, that's looking good. We're getting a lot of return. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, how about radial? Still not taking us through the planet. Taking us closer to Kerbin? No, not by enough. Okay, normal. Yeah, definitely some normal issues there. Now, how about a bit more? Let's see. We're still not going through the planet. That's good. A little more prograde. 765. Oh, we're getting there. Now the thing is that speed of return is not as critical as safety of return. But now we can... See, now we're in a pretty good position. I could actually... Yeah, because if I come back too fast, Okay, if I come back too fast, it's going to really do some nasty stuff. Hold on. It's still... That's actually... That is what I want. Okay, good. Good, good, good. That's doing what I want it to do now. Without the crazy ass... See, there's the return you actually want. Right there. Now we just adjust the radial, adjust the burn, adjust the radial, just the burn down, down, down. And see, now our burn is not any more than Minmus's orbit. We're basically doing a clean burn. Now the question is this burn going to take me through the planet? The answer is, oh, hell yes it is. Okay. So we need to leave a lot later. We can't not leave later. But if we don't leave at the right time... Dang it. Oh, and I just deleted it. Okay, well... See, that would be the ideal departure angle, right there. Would be to get us back there, you know, without having to accelerate so much that we are burning ourselves into, you know, interstellar space. Let's see. Okay, that is definitely making it further away. Oh, God, I'm just trying to remember exactly. Okay. Let's see if we can set Kerbal as our target. Well, close enough. So yes, there's definitely a bit of a radial adjustment. And we're 6 degrees off right now, and no, that's going in the wrong direction too. It's only 3.5 degree. Okay, now is this taking us through the planet? Yeah, it is. That's the problem I've been having. So that's the most I can do with radial right there with our current departure time. So let's see what we can do with departure times. Nothing. More burn. There we are. Now more burn gets us more bang for our departure time. Oh god, we have a lunar encounter there now? That's interesting. And that's going to do something really wacky to our orbit, I'm sure. Let's just get our Kerbal periaps back. 5 million. And rising. Okay, so we can't go... Now, we're still not going through the planet? No, we're not. Okay. Let's see, can we get a little bit more radial in there without crashing? Not a lot, no. Okay. Let's just try departure time some more. There we are. Well, that's getting pretty close. That's actually getting pretty close to ideal. Kerbal periaps 74. Hold on, am I going through? I'm not going through. No, I'm not. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do? I'm actually kind of impressed that that is doing nothing right now. Oh, there must be something. I must have the wrong. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go get our orbiter back. So we need to clear its target. Whatever it had targeted needs to go. Let's just hope that our burn is still programmed. Excellent. What the heck are we targeting right now? Some random thing in orbit. It is not even highlighted. That's the information I actually need to work with right there. It's that periapse right there. Okay, so that's the closest we are so far. Oh, this is a hard one. Let's just check our burn, not going through the planet, but dangerously close, so we can't do anything more there. .2. Plus 10 more. Let's see. Less radial is actually getting us closer. That's good. I really wish I didn't have that target set right now, but I can't even tell what the hell I'm targeting at the moment. Some way to hide all those extra ships would be really useful. That's a 44-kilometer periapse. Let's see if I do tick it up by a 1/10. A little bit more down. Okay, hopefully that's low enough, and hopefully I can get one little burn in on my way out. Just make sure that our orbital trajectory does not take us through the planet. It does not. Okay! Here we go. Little control. Okay. Here we go. I have no idea how long this burn is going to take, but my instinct says maybe a minute or two. I just hope I'm not going so low that it's going to trigger the parachute deployment. That would really suck. Do it at T-minus 30 seconds, we'll fire the engine, or T-minus 1 minute, we'll fire the engines. There we are. Oh, that was the wrong button. Gotta watch those wrong buttons. One, and here we go. Alright, so we definitely want to wait till a little later, otherwise we will hit the planet, as evidenced by our rocket periapse. Good enough. Slightly behind schedule, but more or less right on schedule too. So it's a 1 minute burn. We should have more than enough fuel for the job here. Just keep it locked on its target here. Watching our dropping curve and periapse there. Need that to intersect the atmosphere, or this thing will have... Well, it always has a hope, but... Okay, that was the moon we just went past. Another random encounter with the moon. Man, that is an interesting set of timings right there. 2 encounters with the moon on the way back, potential encounters with the moon on the way back here, depending on how much I burned. I wonder if I could actually use that to do a gravity 2. Okay, well, it's coming. It's coming. Actually, that's just about perfect, isn't it? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the atmosphere now. We'll stop at 35. That should do it. Okay. Next stop. Power conservation. And let's see, when do we want to do? 2 hours until we make our escape, and 2 days until we get back to Kerbal, because we're taking the slightly longer route, but we're taking the clean route too. So let's see, so at point 4, let's just do a quick save here. I want to do my, where's the marker? There's the marker, so somewhere right about here. Let's see, 3 hours? Yeah, that's right, okay. So RCS off, SAS off. We left a pile of garbage on Minmus. And this should last, the battery I have on here should last 2 hours. I wonder if I should use a hardware-assisted reentry. Just leave all of this crap attached to it. Well, but if this doesn't all burn off before the heat shield, well, it should though. No, I think since it's a free return that we're doing, I think we'll just not take the chance. We'll be able to do at least a fairly significant final... Whoa! Stop, stop, stop. Let's see how much damage we just did there. As long as we're not, you know, colliding with the planet, we should be okay. We are not colliding with the planet. Perfect, okay. That's the number we need. Now we need to basically, as late as possible here, do a burn that will not grossly impact our periapts. Whoop. And I have the wrong... Do I have the wrong periapt set? I probably don't. I've just got that stupid target in my way. It's making everything more complicated here. The heck are we targeting here anyways? Let's see. What do we need? There we are. We need to clean that out. There we are. That's a little better. And what we actually need to be monitoring is the periapts being generated by our maneuver. Just get that. There we go. Okay. Plus 10, minus 10, plus 10, minus 10, plus 10, minus 10. Minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. Plus 10, minus 10, minus 10. Oh, let's see, how much have we taken that down? We've taken it down some. Basically as far as we've traveled. But that would be a start. It's going to be all contingent on how long this battery is going to last. Not long. So burn time is cut. We're going to do our first burn here. Another 53 seconds of burn time. Just to, you know, clean it up. Make use of all this extra fuel we've got, because why the heck not? And if this is the point where we need to be to get the effect that we want, then we can pretty much just burn our whole tank. Well, not our whole tank, because... No, we're raising it. I just have to tweak that. No, wrong side. We definitely need to be on this side. Slightly more to there. that is using way too much monopropellant. Just slowly bringing that down. I have no idea how much of a help this is going to be. We're just going to use our... Ooh, that's kind of wacky. I guess if we did 2 skims, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? I don't know. It's just all a little off-kilter at this point. We're just going to modulate our periaps until we're happy with it. A little lower, I think. Definitely don't want to be... I mean, we're going to come in super hot here. I don't know that there's any way around that. The real question is going to come down to, are we going to go wind up out in interstellar space again? Out in, well, not interstellar space, but, you know, slingshotting a bit and going through the atmosphere and then coming back for another pass, which could be very unfortunate. And actually suggests to me that if that's a risk, maybe I should go up to 45 and just do... But it'll take bloody forever. Okay, quick saving right here. This is our opportunity. We're going to call it before battery death. Save. Okay. You know what? We're just going to take it as it is. Orient this thing. You know what? If I put it right here. Now I want to do a retro... You know what I could do right here? So right here I want to have it set to do a retrograde burn right here. So if that's a retro, you know, a slow down burn when we're in the atmosphere right there, then that tells me if I was to take my ship and orient it there now and lock it on, then by the time I get to Kerbal, that little beast right there would wind up being a retrograde reentry. It says here in fine print, right? Now let's make sure. I'm going to have to do a little tiny bit of final reorientation, so let's just make sure that these things have their charges. Yep. And here comes our shadow up the hill. Definitely have to slow down for this landing, because this is going to be ugly. Ugly as sin. Uh-oh. Oh dear. There goes the heat shield. Oh crap. Oh crap. Shoot. You've got to be kidding me. Nope, we're not taking that. For God's sakes. Stupid thing. Okay. Alright, back to our original plan. I'm going to rotate to this thing, and we are going to bump our parachute deployment. 0.2. We're going to come in way hotter. I don't want to spend 6 orbits trying to get into the ground, but I don't want to crash either. So we're going to set this to 0. Okay, come on. Just a little further. And then we go... How much RCS do I even have left at this point? Not much. RCS on. Whoa. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. I've set it to 0.2. Let's go hit Kerbal. And no kidding, it was damaged due to lack of power. Okay. This time it's going to be the hot reentry I have done, but this time hopefully with the parachute oriented appropriately. Here we go. No time warping this time. This is going to be crazy. Crazy town. Because we are coming in really, really, really fast. I mean, we're not coming down to 0 though, but a periapse of 6 kilometers, we're going to be hitting the ground. That I have no doubt about. Let's not hit the ground on the mountainside, because that was actually pretty awful to see that happen. Yeah, well, there goes the millions of meters in seconds off of our apoapse. Because we are coming in crazy fast. It's a good thing there's not a Kerbal on here, because he'd be having a bad day. I may actually have to drop that a little higher even. We need to slow down a lot more before we can safely... Well, okay, well, we're not going to hit any mountains. That's the good news. Let's see if we've got any more good news. Like, okay, let's... You know what? If I'm able to adjust this, let's just put it all the way up. And then as soon as it says shoot deployment is safe, we'll drop the pressure down, and we should actually be able to manually deploy it. Not sure if that's in the spirit of things, but given that it looks like it's possible to do that based on the way this interface works. Flower Child, just for your information, this may actually be a bug. I don't think this is exactly what you intended to have. I don't think you intended for us to have control over the parachute after the probe core was dead. So, a little thing, but I will accept that for the moment as the way things will work. Safely deployed, and hopefully this time it will land. So yeah, I cut that too. The previous attempt, I went around the planet 4 times, wound up landing in some mountains. Actually, I'll show you the mountain. I'll show you the mountain landing. It hit a mountainside and rolled down the mountain and exploded on the way off of a cliff, basically, which was just like, oh man. Just goes to show, figuring out where you're going to land. Yeah, I probably won't show you the mountain landing. I've already, gone overtime by a lot on this episode, so. Oh, man. Only good news, or the good news is that we will have enough that we could do a manned mission to Minmus now. Because now we can afford the recycler. 100 meters to go, coming down. Hey there, Shadow. Let's see, is there going to be anything going to pop? Nope. Oh, that jiggled a lot. Okay. Vessel. Okay, you might have heard the slight gasp of horror or not when the game crashed when I tried to recover the vessel. Fortunately for me, it's currently landed at Kerbal, and I should just be able to recover it through this menu right here and get my 50 plus 50 plus 150 science to take me up to 574, which is an adequate quantity for me to get a new technology. And that new technology is without a doubt necessary. It is without a doubt necessary that that technology is the manned lander technology. The recycler and the new lander can, so that I can design a new Minmus mission. Seems like a plan. Seems like a plan. Propodine Octo. Be nice too, but no. This is manned mission to Minmus time. And the manned mission to Minmus should give us the technology we need to go to other planets, which is basically this right here is the only part I'm missing to do that. So, we'll grab that, and I will see you in the next episode. Wow, that price goes up a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.